picked up to start this drive.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Room here to run. And the return will stop right around the 25. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. Got a man open and shot. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Hey, kill! Oh my!
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
To throw is Nix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Touchdown, Broncos! Marvin Mims, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now there's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a hole here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when they decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And he stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Chiefs at 500 at 6-6. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have the home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where your defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Yellow.
Once more, it's Pacheco. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. So he's been automatic to this point in the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff working right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Me. Hey, switch.
In motion, the tight end. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Bryant. Well, these two teams have met up in Denver earlier this season with the Broncos winning that one. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he will be out of bounds hands here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Nix. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Touchdown. Marvin Mims, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And running with power here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And the Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up the 3rd down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Mahomes now to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. That is caught. He finds Royals. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
First down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he's got his big tight end here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Yellow. Go on, 80.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That escapes the sand. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, Parker, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
And this is going to be intercepted. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Now a toss left for Pacheco. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City! And Xavier Worthy as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
But this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. To throw, here's Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll empty out the backfield. Coming up here with 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 6. Throwing Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Called a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Bombers.
Nix to the air. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
A gain of 9 yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They start the drive right around the 37. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57, color, 57.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
So a
yards.
first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line.
First down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down and inside the 25.
It's
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
43.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps and soon.
24-yard line.
Here's second and 10.
15. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
They'll run it now with Gray. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Hero 15. Yellow. 15. Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Bombers, Bombers. Captain.
Now it's Nix. He's got a man complete. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Hey, kill. On my side.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second and 10.
Kill. On my side.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. To throw is Nix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Now the Central Florida product is I.J. Harvey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Broncos answered back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Chiefs 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And just shutting him off there. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 24-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Working down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, and they can make someone miss in the open field.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Haven't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
They got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. Mahomes will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll run here with Pacheco. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here now, 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he is across and in for the score. And now they get tied the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
It's complete. And he will not get into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all. And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now 2nd and 9. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And the Broncos first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Broncos, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.